Yes. Yes. How could thing be so perfectly, achingly beautiful? It's heaven's light. The light of creation. An earthborn sun, crafted by human hands. A beacon of hope to light the path of mankind. You've done it, Al. Albert Miller, my dearest friend. Your final gift. This great Promethean fire you left behind will change the world! No. No. I am the one who will change this world. As Al's friend, it is my privilege, my right. Yes, I will be the one to finally grant your wish. Only I ever truly understood you, Al. I was your friend, and so I work in your stead. I will see it done.
Angie. Huh? That wasn't there before. Is that a letter? This handwriting.
What did you say this ship's running on?
It's running on her.
What? The hell's that supposed to mean? Angie's just a little girl. What do you mean she's powering the ship?
It's not just the Centurion. The Cavalier, the Comet, all the ships were the same. Our ship runs on Angie's power. The power of the Valkyria. Valkyria?
Yes. The main reactor is fueled by a Valkyria. Each ship was assigned one. On paper, they're civilian contractors. And the one assigned to the Centurion is named Angie. Angelica Farnaby.
Wait, hold on. Just what is a Valkyria? I heard they're descendants of the ancient Valkyr, who protected this land a long time ago. I've already been told that the Empire's weaponizing them, and that the Winter Witch is one specialized for combat. But you're saying the Federation has their own Valkyria? Not even as weapons, but as living batteries?
That's correct. Angelica has been modified to act as a power source. By exposing herself to Ragnite, she can generate energy far beyond conventional compression. She alone can produce enough energy to power this entire cruiser.
That's why the restricted area was so heavily guarded. You're using a human being. You locked a little girl in the reactor of a military ship.
Claude, she volunteered for this. She signed a waiver agreeing that she and her life belong to the military.
There's no way that could be legitimate.
On the contrary, it's a legally binding contract, just like the one you signed when you enlisted. It was an accident that she left the main reactor and met you all, and suffered amnesia at that. But once she remembered her duty, she returned to the main reactor of her own volition.
How is this even possible?
She and all the others volunteer initiative. They're doing whatever they can for their homeland.
But both the Cavalier and the Comet are gone.
Indeed. Valkyria's fates are tied to their ships. They knew the risks. The immense propulsion power of the snow cruisers would be unattainable without Valkyrian support. And Operation Cygnus is impossible without these ships. This plan has been in the works for a long time.
I knew it. This was already being prepared even before Operation Northern Cross.
Correct. The United States of Vinland developed these ships and their tech. They are the hidden orchestrators of Cygnus.
This is insane. How deep does this rabbit hole go?
Are you going to abandon the mission, then? Would you betray your allies just to take the moral high ground?
Betray my allies?
For every day we move forward on the Crystal Sea, our allies on land are retreating from the Empire. As we speak, the Federation's death toll keeps on growing. Operation Northern Cross is a lost cause. The Cygnus fleet is the only hope we have of ending this war. And here we are, 2 days from the Imperial capital. 3 at most, even with combat.
Then, you plan on storming the enemy's capital with Angie still hooked up to the main reactor.
That's correct. Claude, do you believe the captain will wake up from this?
I don't know. I can only hope so.
We'll need a decision. Soon. Who else could make that call without being swayed by emotion? Please, Captain. Need you to wake up.
That little girl was moving the ship? All this time it was her? What is this shit? Is this supposed to be a joke?
She was smiling.
Huh?
Angie, she was smiling. She said she had to go back to where she belonged. Then the door closed, and she was locked inside. She was looking at me until the main reactor came on. She was smiling the whole time.
You think she wanted this?
I think she wanted to save us, and that was the only way.
But she's just a goddamn kid. We're using Child as a tool of war?
Read this.
To my favorite big sis Riley. First, I want to say I'm sorry. I wanted to tell you what I really am, but I just couldn't. When I got on the ship, I signed a piece of paper. It had a lot of big words, but it said the military would take care of my family after I'm gone. After that, I drank some medicine, and it tasted really bad, and I got really sleepy. And then I was in the Forbidden Sector, and the whole time I was in there, I was dreaming. It was a really scary dream. Lots of people were fighting. They got hurt and died. So when I woke up, and I met all of you, and everyone was so kind to me, I've never felt happier in my life. Even though there's a war going on outside, the ship is like a really big house with a really big family. But I have a family back home, too. There's Papa and one little sister and 2 little brothers. Papa just drinks all day and doesn't go to work. That's why we didn't have any money. But then men in uniforms came to my village. They told us to take an aptitude test. And that's how I learned I could be a Valkyria. I could be useful. So I made a promise with the soldiers. They'd give Papa money and help my sister and brothers go to school. And in return, I'd go away on this ship.
What?
To tell you the truth, I really didn't want to do it. I wanted to stay home with my family. But if I didn't help, they told me a lot of happy families would be sad, and lots of people might get hurt. They said it was my duty to help, so I decided it was the right thing to do.
Duty.
But you know what? I actually kinda liked being here. I think I learned something from everybody on the ship. I learned what it means to protect someone you love. And I learned why this war has to end. So I'm going back to the place where I belong. I'm really proud that I could help protect everyone. Thank you, Riley. And tell everyone else thanks, too. Goodbye.
Holy shit! What the hell is this? Claude, this operation's over. We're taking Angie and we're getting the hell out of here!
If we do that, this ship will stop dead in its tracks. They'd never make it to the Imperial capital.
You think I give a shit? What the hell kind of victory is worth killing an innocent girl? Riley, you feel the same way, right? Oh, come on, Kai, say something!
I think I finally see why my brother left the Federation.
Kai? I mean, Forseti. He knew about this?
He always avoided saying anything outright. All he'd tell me is that the Federation had been twisted.
Yeah, after seeing this shit, I'd say the same thing! I can't take this! You see what they've done to her?
I know. It's unforgivable, but...
Kai?
But in this moment, all I know for sure is that Angie is fighting harder than any of us.
Angie wants peace. She chose this path herself. She's fighting her own battle, her own war, in the blue fires of that reactor. All we can do for her now is fight at her side.
An attack!
Couldn't even give us time to think, huh? Come on, let's go!
Preparations complete. I'm heading out.
Riley, wait! You know Ragnite better than anyone, so I need to ask you something. That explosion that came from the Cavalier, was it... Did that explosion come from the main reactor?
The reactor's energy output is hundreds of times beyond whatever we could achieve through standard compression. But even with that kind of power, I don't know if it would trigger a chain reaction as massive as the one we saw. Look, I'm sure I could give you an answer if I had time to analyze the data. But I'm sorry, I'd really rather not think about all that right now.
No, I'm sorry. I was being insensitive. The squad we're up against is probably the one we fought before, led by the black-plated tank. I know you've got a lot on your mind, so for now, let's just focus on winning this battle.
Got it.
Who'd have thought HQ would personally request the Ausbruch for this assignment?
That massive explosion probably got the top brass panicking.
Can't blame him. If one of those things went off inside the capital... If it's gotta explode, make it happen on the Crystal Sea, far away from the capital. HQ's orders.
So we're the expendable pawns again, huh?
Not if I have anything to say about it. Crymaria's heading for the enemy ship from the other side. We'll distract it from the front, and she'll destroy it.
Destroy? If I recall, Belgar and Agent Forseti seemed pretty intent on capturing that ship in one piece.
Not happening. We are sinking that thing. Orders be damned. Some things just can't be allowed to exist.
Huh? Well, destruction's fine by me. I'm just hoping one of our shots doesn't set the damn thing off, sir.
No worries. Crymaria's gotten better with her power. She's more stable now. She won't lose control. I'll look after her.
Yeah, whatever you say, lover boy.
Anyway, thanks to HQ's meddling, we're finally out of Doc Belgar's jurisdiction. Once we're done here, I think it's time for us to take a nice, long vacation.
To be honest, I was terrified of that Winter Witch when I first saw her. Maybe it's just me, but ever since she met you, she's gotten more approachable, more human. She's been acting dare I say, cuter. I understand why you'd want to protect her, sir.
You might find she's a little too hot for you to handle.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not making a move on her. Got enough enemies without you trying to kill me, too.
That silhouette.
Lieutenant Colonel Walz, the enemy ship's been sighted. We're moving at full speed to engage.
This is it. My soulmate and I get to have one last dance. I will protect the capital. My men, my motherland, and the woman I love. I'll protect them all.
This next operation is going to be a really tough one. Because, well, something will happen with Crymaria. Something that
Let's review the mission, shall we?
did happen also with the other Valkyria. But that being said, the main thing is to destroy the, again, the Vulcan, but also seemingly to get close to Crymaria. And that isn't going to be easy, because we need a specific order, one that I did not do, and I had to do a bit more level grinding to do, but we'll detail the main part of the mission first, I think.
You'd better keep up.
We're closing in on the Imperial capital. Keep going, no matter what. Squad E, move out!
This is untenable. The ice field's practically shattered. There's cracks everywhere.
It must have been the Cavalier. The shockwave did all this.
And the heat thinned out the ice. The infantry should be all right, but I don't know about our vehicles.
It looks like it can take the weight of a tank, but should still be careful out here.
Claude, they're here. It's that black tank again.
Those assholes again. Come on, let's settle this once and for all.
Yeah!
Watch out! It's the Valkyria!
You're just sending her out from the start? Guess they're done playing around. It's going to be a full assault.
So it's a pincer attack. This might get messy.
Let's have a look at the map we have here. We can see that here there are a bunch of troops around the area. Our tanks are literally on thin ice. However, we will have to make our way around here. And there are many, many camps around the area as well. Crymaria is located in the direct middle of the area, but we can't do much about that for now, as I say. But we will need to do something about her soon, because, well, she's dangerous, is Crymaria. So let's see. First off, I am going straight towards the, dare I say, the thing. Crymaria is located at the top at the moment. That will change, but for now, I am going to have to command my units with the thing there. Be wary of the both enemies, of course, because unlike in previous missions, there's no shelter. But, yeah. I believe this is also... No, I know this is a two-part mission, so... The first part, well, we'll see. For now, I am going to concentrate with my, dare I say, infantry on taking the camps. Which is not going to be easy, but has to be done. And who better than our power scout, Minerva? Yes. Yes, we can see over there in the distance is the Vulcan. But, yeah. We're gonna have to do this carefully, I think. So, we've taken down the sandbagging. There's also a trooper and seemingly a couple of other soldiers there as well. And nearby a thing. So we're gonna have to be careful. So, down goes the scout. Again, not too hard. We'll see what else. One trooper, okay. Of course, unlike in the last mission when it was remaining stationary, the the
Looks like the enemy's footprint.
Vulcan can move around very quickly in this one. To say nothing of course, Crymaria herself. And keep in mind, she is a Valkyria. She can destroy your tanks easily. Given the position the Hafen is in, yeah, we want to be careful as well. There's one more soldier there, but I think I will leave him there for now. Up there is the camp where, of course, Crymaria is, and we don't want to go too close to her for now. I'm going to keep my distance from her. As for that one trooper, I don't know. I seriously don't know. I think I'll bring in Minerva to take care of the other trooper. I'll keep her at arm's length so we don't accidentally do something else that would endanger the mission. So yeah, let's have you go over there. Thin ice, that can be pretty much destroyed by explosions, and that can mean that a tank can sink, as mentioned by Miles earlier. So we want to be careful. As for the glory, yeah, I think I'll do my tried and true method of actually double teaming the Vulcan, because that seemed to work. The only downside is, of course, the Vulcan is mobile now. I already took out the Gatling turret, which I wasn't aiming to do. I was mainly aiming for the thing, but fine, we'll go with that. As for you, Zyger, I can't use Raz here because he's, I've already used the thing. I'm gonna save in a new slot here, seriously, because I don't want this mission going pear-shaped, so to speak. And make Raz evacuate. What the hell do you think I'm doing? The enemy phase? Well, we'll see. Of course, we have the Vulcan down here and Crymaria up there. So this is going to be, as I say, a tough one. So, first off, Crymaria is coming straight for us again. She does seem to be moving a lot quicker now. Seemingly, she's a lot more confident.
Be gone.
And of course, her ice still hurts. Seriously. I think she gets about 2 CP a go in the enemy phase, does Crymaria. I'm not sure, but that's how much she got last time. As for the Vulcan, Klaus will continue using his mortar cannon, of course. And seemingly he's not being mobile, though. I'm guessing he likes his soulmate too much. As for the other soldiers, I am going to hold back for now, because they will probably make a beeline for my base camp, and I don't want that. The poor Brittany, man. Poor Brittany. She doesn't deserve this for a working mum. But that being said, and of course the other soldiers will send for reinforcements. Of course they will. There are loads of other camps around there. But with Crymaria in play, it's going to make things very difficult to get around. So yeah. And of course there are grenadiers.
It's no use. We'll never drive them off if we just stay in this position. First, we have to leave this base to get out of the pincer. Then, we'll find a position that gives us the advantage. From there, we'll regroup for a counterattack.
You have to fight the tanks and the witch at the same time? I'm getting the shakes just thinking about it.
I know this looks bad, but we still have a chance. Last time, the Valkyria fell back after we beat the tank. It worked before, so let's focus on the tank first. It probably won't work the same way twice, but at least it'll get us out from between a rock and a hard place. She may be a Valkyria, but she's still just one person, right?
Yeah, right.
Let's just say we don't want either one of them destroying the tank. So yeah. So let's see what position the squad is in. I suppose I could send for another thing there, but I don't know. over there on the ice there is multitude of tanks and everything else. Sadly, Raz got KO'd by the thing, so it's only right that his right-hand man rescues his ass. Why not?
I won't let you die.
As for the Vulcan, which I will concentrate on because it's the one thing I can actually do some damage to with my tanks, plural. I can do that at least. As for you, Zyger, I probably want you getting rid of that Lancer there, seriously. And then I'll probably use an all units demolish like I did previously to actually destroy the Vulcan, because otherwise it will take too long. I already have an engineer, I believe it's Rebecca, behind both my tanks just in case they need ammo refilling and everything. But yeah, all units demolished, let's go with that. And let's see if we can actually do some damage to the Vulcan. So I'm moving into the kill apparently. Yes, I've damaged the treads, but yeah, I'll go with that. And what the hell am I doing? I should have used both tanks. What the hell am I doing? Seriously. I hope I move the Hafen in closer, which I am doing, but we have to be wary of the power of the thing there. Fine. Can we double team it at least? No? No. And he's also upgraded the Vulcan as Walz. Seriously. This guy is serious as well. As for the base camp, I don't know if I can abandon it with all them soldiers coming at me. So I'll send you over here and be wary of Crymaria there with her icy blasts. Okay, there we go. Yeah, despite what Claude said, I think I'll need a couple of soldiers near the base camp in case the other soldiers take it, which is likely to happen given my luck with the Valkyria games. So yeah, I don't have anyone to defend it, so yeah, rapid deployment. Or maybe not.
Try not to get killed.
Well, never mind that. I will have to use Rebecca to repair the Hafen. Yeah, knock me out, I don't care! Repair the Hafen. Seriously. I want to get into a position where I can actually, like before, do plenty of damage to the Vulcan. That's not going to be easy, I know that, because of that stupid Grenadier insisting being a pile bunker. But never mind, let's see. Okay, good. It's not doing as much damage because, as I say, Klaus upgraded his tank, but good enough, I dare say. So let's aim again and fire. Interception damage. Certainly doesn't stop it destroying our treads, but that's fine. I'm going to keep my tanks stationary. So we have destroyed the Gatling turret for one. Don't know if we can destroy that giant gun on its back, but I'll take it anyway, seriously. I'll move over to the Glory, do the same, go for broke here. Yeah! That's doing some damage. You want to be careful though of course, Crymaria and the Grenadier nearby. Okay, so, not Vulcan, the other one's out of ammo, but fine. Continue bashing the living crap out of that tank. Yeah. So it's not as great with only one tank having the ammo to do so. But that is basically the strategy I will employ here. And why am I going with the Glory? Seriously, I don't have enough rounds left. So anyway, I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.